Give me the logic behind the Nets picking up Blake Griffin.
Good morning, Dan. Listen, I think, let me address what's not the logic behind it. This is not the Nets loading up on yet another all-star to join Kyrie and James Harden and KD and DeAndre Jordan. People are talking about, well, 5 years ago, could you imagine these guys all together? Yeah, 5 years ago, these guys weren't the same guys. Well, three of them were. DeAndre Jordan's not that guy anymore. And Blake Griffin's not the guy that he was when he was playing with DeAndre Jordan for Lob City in LA. We have a very small sample size, Dan, of what Blake Griffin did in Detroit this season. And I'm wavering between looking at that sample size and saying, wow, I think Blake Griffin might be done, versus Blake Griffin is on a young rebuilding team in which he is no longer a focal point at all. And they've got nothing to play for. And maybe there's a second wind for Blake Griffin with a team that matters. And he's joining one now. But I will tell you, Dan, about a month ago, when all the chatter first started about they're going to try to trade Blake Griffin, which was never realistic, they're going to cut him loose, whatever's going to happen, I checked in with some scouts and they basically said, look, it's painful to watch him. I can't watch him. He's that far from what he was. What can he still do? He's a really good passer for a big. He can hit the mid-range shot. He's a good mid-range shooter when he's got his lift, when his legs are there. I just don't know what's left after all the injuries he's been through. And yeah, 31 is young for this, even in this league. But as you know, Blake Griffin's just been through so much in terms of surgeries and injuries, and I don't know what's left. I honestly don't. But the Nets were really thin in the front court, and now they're a little less thin.